Fellow Malibuites, Malibu adjacents, Zoomers in Zoomtown, those who just stumbled upon this beautiful building and thought, I'm going to crash the hottest event in town. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome you all to the 2024 Malibu State of the City.
The acronym this year is SPARK. Kathy Eldon told me something in 2019. Spark Malibu, spark the world. The death of our four amazing Pepperdine students, Peyton, Deslin, Asha, and Neve. This tragedy sparked Malibu, and it sparked the world. It went global. This is what Malibu, everybody in this room has the power to do. We can spark the world if we work together.
All of us just want to make sure that the death of those four girls in Pepperdine is not in vain. And that's ultimately going to become a really important conversation for this town. What do you want this highway to look like? It was obviously built at a very different time. Malibu has become a really important tourist town. There's so many people who come every single year to visit the beach. We've got a major university. We've got a lot of people living here. We've got all the recreational opportunities in the mountains. It's a different story now. And so does that road fit the current use and needs? I throw this out there to say everyone's going to have to be part of this conversation as we revisit and rethink and reimagine the Pacific Coast Highway.
After that tragic accident, we have had so much focus on this area. The Secretary of Transportation is somebody that I had actually never met, and he has been in this area 3 times, and he is sent by the governor. So the governor has put a tremendous priority on fixing these issues here on PCH.
You have the power to slow down PCH just by going 45.
And we're helping slow people down too, just by our presence, as well as supplementing by being out here and help law enforcement be able to handle other major crimes while we're responding to burglar alarms and various calls for service. But we have a great partnership with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office, and we definitely appreciate that. When we first got here and Woolsey kicked in, how disheartening it was to see the Black Hills and the people displaced that have lost their homes. So we gave back to the community by donating our services and trying to be a part of the community.
I need your help. I need drones. This is rugged terrain out here, trying to find these lost hikers. I need them for mudslides, to be able to understand where the closures are quickly, to understand this. And I need them for fires and to clean out our homeless population and making sure they are out and they are housed somewhere else and not in our canyons where it's high fire season. So elected officials, I need your help. Please help me. Give me my drones.
We've realized that as the world continues to change, that we've got to keep up with the technology. So we have invested in drones with capabilities of a FLIR, forward-looking infrared, as well as thermal technologies, to be able to pick up on fires and then hopefully put those out.
Fires and public safety remain top of mind with most of the residents I talk to. And our public safety manager, Susan Duenas, has prioritized addressing both of these issues. Her department helped 3 neighborhoods become certified wildfire communities, and they conducted 70 home wildfire assessments. They installed 49 of those little red beacon boxes that assist firefighter response, and it removed over 500 hazardous trees. Our planning department continued focus on the Wilson fire rebuilds. Out of 465 destroyed homes, there have been 372 rebuild applications submitted, of which 360 have been approved by the planning department. Let's take a look at our environmental sustainability department. They were recognized as California State Building Department of the Year.
We're also working on putting a climate resiliency bond on the ballot. One of the many things that is going to be in there is sea level rise mitigation efforts, open space preservation, biodiversity 30 by 30. We're obviously continuing to work on ensuring that California remains at the forefront of the great fight against climate change.
And finally, school separation. As I'm sure all of you are aware, we now have a tentative revenue sharing agreement with Santa Monica, and I'm cautiously optimistic.
Separation. That's it. So we have our ongoing unification of Malibu UST and the separation between the two. And who thought in defining identities and beginning to pull apart that we would find the best working relationship that we have ever had? We're seeing each other in new ways. We're working together. It is not easy. And we thought this was impossible, and it hasn't been. And it's having ripples throughout how the city and the school district are working together in very positive ways. So I think it's a lesson to all of us of what that can look like and what we are capable of as a community.
We would also like to thank the entire Malibu community for the warm welcome we have received in the past year. The needs of this community are what keep this campus moving each and every day.
I also wanted to acknowledge the many volunteer commissioners and other volunteers that support the city, whether it's through the CERT team or the many other volunteer organizations that are out there working tirelessly, including our volunteers on patrol. They do an amazing job, again, for no pay because they care about the community.
The people of Malibu are responsible custodians of the area's natural resources for both present and future generations. Now, I believe that's a noble mission, and it's one that I will continue to fight for. And I encourage you all to join me in that fight. So thank you all very, very much.
Malibu has a powerful voice. Each one of you in this room has a powerful voice. And if we work together, not against each other, we will be able to spark Malibu and spark the world. We will be the change leaders. Thank you.